These are the top 10 times celebrities ended up at rock bottom. It is not good, but we love a glow up here, so there's always room for redemption. Dang, man. Dang, man. This is like, you know, a hard life story, but also the ending is so nice. Look at that beautiful smile in number 5. We love that. We love to see that smile. That's amazing. That's really, you know what, tough. That's a hard thing to go through, especially, you know, when you're living in the public eye in some capacity, but we do it for the smile at number 5, man. I love that. Okay, I mean, I don't love that they obviously had to go through this hard time, obviously. You get what I mean. You know that. I didn't have to explain that. Oh, we get this story. Beautiful. Because I was like, who is this? Shaun Wiess from Heavyweights. Shaun Wiess grew to fame in the 90s for his roles in Heavyweights and Mighty Ducks, but he struggled to start a career as a screenwriter and his life took a sharp turn in the wrong direction. Last year, he made headlines for his criminal activities throughout the years and his mugshot showed a dramatic change. The former actor broke into a residential property through a garage window, broke into a car, and fell asleep until the owner found him. He admitted to his crimes on the scene, and after living on the streets for 3 years, he got sober, fixed his teeth, and looks a completely different man. Yeah, man, that's really freaking tough, but in the end, you know, getting sober and just the glow up. The glow up, really. We love it. We love to see the glow up. Orlando Brown from That's So Raven. I know this one. Okay, Orlando Brown from That's So Raven. We all knew Orlando Brown as Raven's best friend Eddie, of course, on That's So Raven. And after the show, we don't know what went wrong, but he turned into a completely different person. He was arrested for DUIs, battery, and felony possession throughout the years. In 2018, there was a warrant out for his arrest, and Brown was captured by bounty hunters because he failed to appear in court. He also made a bizarre appearance on Dr. Phil because his manager and friends were concerned about his downward spiral of addiction, homelessness, and mental health struggles. Man, I mean, when you say you don't know why, I feel like that ending part really sums it up for you. When you say, like, we don't know what went wrong, I'm like, well, sometimes people are facing other things like addiction and mental health struggles, and that can be really hard when you don't have support and just a bunch of people going, we don't know why, you know? Dang. Eddie, he was an OG. We loved Eddie. That's So Raven is such a good show. I hope things turn around for Mr. Eddie, for Mr. Orlando Brown. You know? Phil Lewis. Okay, this is a crazy story. I remember hearing about this and being like, Mr. Mosby? Really? This like zoom in that I have to do to read this is really funny first. Okay, Phil Lewis from The Sweet Life of Zac and Cody. Most people aren't aware of this, but before we knew Phil Lewis as Mr. Mosby on The Sweet Life of Zac and Cody, he committed a serious crime. He did. When he was 24 years old, he was sentenced to a year in jail for, you know, a 21-year-old woman while driving drunk. Not good. Lewis was convicted for, another word I can't say, and in addition to jail time, Lewis was given 2 years probation and 350 hours of community service. We are surprised that Disney Channel still hired him, honestly. At the time of the incident, Lewis's blood alcohol level was measured 3 times the legal limit. Man, see, this is another redemption story though, you know? Not that it's okay to ever do that, because it's not, but he, you know, did the crime and he did the time as well. Seems like he had jail time, he was on probation, he was giving community service, you know, he was 24 years old. Old enough to know better for sure, but like, young people do dumb things. I'm not excusing it by any stretch of the imagination. Like, God, no, you cannot do stuff like that. There's no excuse for it. But you know what? He did the sentence, he did the time for the punishment, and hopefully he just, you know, learned. That's a tough way to learn a lesson, but hopefully he did. No, not alfalfa. Oh my God, look at how cute this little kid is. Look at how cute, and his hair sticking up, so much gel in there. He's so cute. Now I'm nervous. Hope he's okay. Hope little alfalfa's okay. No. All right, buddy, what's up? What's going on here? I've never heard of this. Bug Hall from The Little Rascals. Remember Alfalfa from The Little Rascals? Yes, I do. This is him in more recent years. Bug Hall was arrested last year on suspicion of huffing air duster cans. That's not what I was expecting. I'm not laughing, it's not funny. I just am surprised. Officers were called to his hotel for a possible overdose and they found the cans in his room. No. Why? Help him, don't arrest him. Hall was held on $1,500 bond. and released a few days later. The charges against him were dropped, and we hope he is getting the help he needs in a treatment facility. Childhood actors go through so much, and it can really affect them later in life. I could not agree more. They really summed up my thoughts at the end there. You know what I mean? And like, good, the charges were dropped, so hopefully things have turned around for Bug Hall. I didn't know that was his name either. I just knew him as Alfalfa. But like, yeah, Bug Hall? Come on. We're rooting for you, man. We're rooting for you. And yeah, all actors go through so much. Child actors, I can't even imagine, man. That's just like a whole different kind of pressure, you know? As like cool as it would be, it would also be just as stressful. Oh, who's this? Who's this? I feel like I should know this, and I feel like people in the comments are gonna be screaming at me for not knowing, but I don't know who this is. We're about to find out though. Jodie Sweetin from Full House. Yeah, see, sorry guys. I was gonna say, is this Full House? But then I could have been wrong, and God, yeah, I don't know Full House, sorry guys. Jodie Sweetin grew up before our eyes as Stephanie Tanner on Full House. However, when the show wrapped in 1995, that was before I was born, okay? So don't be coming at me for not knowing Full House. Sweetin turned to alcohol. I can't say any of these. Turned to alcohol, some substances for 15 years until she eventually got treatment when she gave birth to her 2 daughters. We love it. Jodie, well, we don't love that you went through the hard time. You get what I mean. Why am I over-explaining myself? Since she got clean and came back into the public eye, Sweetin has been a public advocate for addiction and recovery. She even helped her former co-star John Stamos following his DUI, and he credits her for giving him a new lease on life. Jodie, this glow up is unbelievable. This glow up is unbelievable. Using your own hard time to help people and give them a new lease on life? You're kidding me. Jodie, we love it. Zac Efron, what's up? What's up, Zac? Zac Efron from High School Musical. The man, the myth, the legend. The world was introduced to Zac Efron when he was already 18, but that didn't stop him from getting into drugs, alcohol, and partying like other Disney alum. He went from clean-cut teen star to blank, shame, and rehab. In 2013, Efron spiraled out of control and checked himself into rehab for his blank addiction. I didn't know this. How did I not know this? Zac, we didn't know. Efron has been very vocal about... Apparently I'm not a Zac Efron fan because I've literally never heard of this. Efron has been very vocal about his blank-filled past and said the battle is never ending. Despite his addiction struggles, he has managed to land many large roles following his return to the acting world in 2014. His good looks definitely helped him out. I mean, for sure, but like, dang, so did his perseverance. You know what I'm saying? Good for him, man. Good for him. Dang, that's tough. I'm just shocked. I'm shocked that I didn't know this at all, you know? Not that I'm like a huge Zac Efron stan, but like, I watched a show on Netflix and stuff. I watched High School Musical when it came out. I was around. Dang, we love it. We love the glow up at the end. Who's this little guy? Who's this little tyke? This looks, I don't know what this is, but we'll find out. Oh, Star Wars. Also have never seen. Jake Lloyd from Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. Jake Lloyd, who played Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars Episode 1: The Phantom Menace, was arrested in South Carolina after leading police on a high-speed chase. He crashed off the side of the road, but he was not intoxicated at the time of his arrest. Lloyd was charged for failing to stop for officers, resisting arrest, reckless driving, and driving without a license. Despite gaining fame at such a young age, he once said that his school life was horrible, and it might have been what led to his behavior later in life. Dang, that's so crazy. That's sad that he was having a hard time at school, you know? You like hear of all the things and like the difficulties of fame, but you just like don't expect that to not even like just regular school life, like, which is the reality for so many people. That's tough. I hope that he's like having a better time. Hope things are going better. That's it, guys. That's all the clips, and well, I guess we didn't really watch clips. I was wearing these headphones the whole time for absolutely no reason. I'm just realizing right now. That's it. That's all the celebrity, you know, rock bottoms, but a lot of glow ups in there that I loved. That's all of them for today. I hope you had a fun, silly goose time. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Hope everything's going good for you. I've been your host today, Olivia Kozlowski, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.